DC Pride 2025. So going in this book, it's a big book, almost like 100 pages, and it's a nice overarching plot with this anthology. Basically, all the Pride people, all the LGBTQ heroes and villains are getting kidnapped into these pocket realities as we go through. Each writer basically has a different pocket reality. We got like Connor Hawk in here, Renee Montoya, and a whole bunch of others. We got some nice Midnighter. I liked his dream sequence because he was trying to smack people and kill people, and they were just turning into dust. And it was this 1950s sitcom vibe because apparently Apollo wished in their dreamscape that Midnighter didn't have to kill anymore. Then we get Dr. Fate's son, apparently, who's over here saying, like, this is real strong magic that Fate couldn't even handle it. But as we go on, we find out that this was created by Green Lantern, Alan Scott, and Red Lantern, that apparently, they had a thing way back in the past in this little bar that the group was in, and they came back every year after signing their names in a sigil. But each of them coming back unknowingly put power into, this thing from the Green and Red Lantern. Of course, not the corpse because Alan Scott and has a different thing. It's like the Star Heart and things of that nature. So the Crimson Heart flame, it looked like its host died, so the flame is just possessing his dead form or making an apparition of his form over here trying to give everyone a paradise. As just talking to this guy Ethan that's been traveling all around the realms, and it's like I need to live. It's like I'm feeding off of the people in this. I'm trying to give y'all sanctuary. And Ethan was like, you can feed off of just one damn person. Why are you doing all this? And it was like, well, that person we need to accept. So, then we cut to later. After Alan Scott, they convinced him to come help them because, he did not want to go. He knew he was trapped in a dreamscape and he just wanted to stay. He was like, I doubt this was my reward. And Ethan tells him our reward as heroes, maybe the reward is to fight, which, that's kind of a trash reward to get to keep fighting. But yeah, so, we go on. It looks like Ethan made a deal with old Crimson Heart to actually become the new Avatar, as heavily alluded to, though it doesn't look like they actually outright confirm it. But yeah, he comes back after talking to him about Avatar, and it definitely gives those vibes. But yeah, and then everyone gets out afterwards. But there was a whole lot going on, just a whole lot of individual stories that I could have covered. Well, I guess not individual, because they were all had an overarching theme of being in their dreamscapes. But yeah, they had a whole lot, and then they had more people progressively coming that Ethan was bringing that didn't even get their own issues because there were so many. Like Tim kind of just randomly spawned in at one point, and I was like, where the hell Tim come from? And I was like, oh, that bring more people. So yeah, pretty cool.